What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ed0626 bringing you a Star Wars Battlefront sabotage gameplay with a couple of my homies. My buddy Sapper was on my team, and his link will be down in the description below. My other buddy, the person next to you, was on the other team, and he must have joined in late or something. And the whole problem with this game was sabotage. I think I mentioned this a few times. You have to destroy 3 points, and then you have to defend up like a, what do you call it, an LZ, I guess you can say, a landing zone or a pickup zone for 5 minutes. So the Empire or the Imperial team has to try and take over that area completely, and they actually ended up doing that on against my team, which pisses me off because the reason why they did it was complete bullshit. And I recorded this gameplay live, so you're not going to hear me saying it, but I said that these hero pickups for the other team were ridiculous because they had 2 fucking hero pickups, and they had who they had? I think they had Dagar and Bobo. I think it was that one. Dagar and Bobo were the guys that they had, and it was fucked up because like as soon as that happened, like they either killed my teammates or all the teammates ran scared like a bunch of pussies, and we lost the point and we lost the game because of it. So I was pretty fucking salty at the end of this game. And I think I may or may not have mentioned before that I think we had beaten them the game before, and I don't know if I mentioned it when I was recording live. I forgot to check that, but I think we had beaten them the game before, or they had beaten us, and then I was like, well, we're gonna lose this game. And before the game even started, and lo and behold, we lost the game. So enjoy that shit in the background. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm in a pretty good mood today. My week from hell is finally ended. Most of my work is completely finished, and it was all due throughout the week, so I'm just glad it's finally over, dude. I had so many research proposals, research papers, essays, reading, just 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag, if that makes any sense whatsoever. That's what I was getting myself into for a whole week, and it was just fucking horrible, really. And now it's over, and I can be happy, I can enjoy my weekend, and next week I have like a 5.5-day weekend because I still have one class at 8 on Tuesday. So regardless, what was I gonna say? That was a fuck up. I didn't know there was a window there. That was a huge fuck up. But man, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm pretty happy for this weekend because it's Survivor Series on Sunday, and Saturday before that there is going to be NXT TakeOver in Toronto, which is going to be fucking awesome. And it's going to be the best show that WWE produces for the whole fucking year, because NXT always outdoes the big pay-per-views that it's put on the day after. Like, here's the idea: NXT TakeOver's on Saturday, Survivor Series is on man, what the fuck? I think it's Survivor Series on Sunday, yeah. And pretty much what I'm trying to say is every NXT TakeOver the night before the actual real pay-per-view always ends up being better than the actual 3-hour pay-per-view. And for whatever fucking reason, Survivor Series is 4 hours on Sunday. And it's going to be a killer because, one, I have to go to bed because I have to drive the next morning, so it's not like I could watch the whole fucking thing to begin with. But then the problem comes in that then the problem comes in that it's just 4 hours. It's a 2 hour and a half, I think it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour pre-show, and a fucking 4-hour show, and what, a 30-minute show afterwards of an aftermath show or some shit. And I'm sitting here like, why? That's 6 hours of fucking programming. And like, or at least like 6.5 in one day. It's too much, man. They don't. WWE doesn't realize that it's overkill at this point. All that shit that they do is overkill, and it's gonna fucking hurt viewers in the long run. But other than that, I mean, besides that aspect of it, I'm actually pretty fucking excited because I haven't felt this excited about Survivor Series in a couple of years. Because I saw Survivor Series 2015. That was garbage. That was by far one of the worst pay-per-views of the year. Survivor Series 2014 was fucking fantastic. The way it ended. The 5-on-5 elimination match was fantastic, I thought. It was really good. Sting made his debut that day in the WWE, which is huge. And everybody was stoked for it. So, and I think prior to that, I hadn't watched a single Survivor Series pay-per-view because I never watched pay-per-views until... I never really watched pay-per-views until I got the network. Or the WWE network, because... they were always on pay-per-view, and pay-per-view is, you know, $60. So I can't afford to spend 60 fucking bucks every month. But other than that, though, I mean, I can always watch them all now on the network, though. But what's the point? I mean, I'm pretty much gonna watch every Survivor Series pay-per-view at some point prior to 2010, which is when I started watching WWE. Or wrestling in general. But aside from that, I mean, they have a couple big matches this year. I mean, they have, fuck do they have? They have, Brock versus Goldberg. People are shitting on that match already. And because they think Goldberg's old and Brock's going to be doing his whole boarding suplex gimmick, which is getting really tiresome now. So, my worst case scenario is that it ends up like WrestleMania 20, and if you were a wrestling fan, when you watched WrestleMania 20, that match was garbage, and I watched that match on YouTube, and I think that was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. I can honestly say that too, not even biased or anything. I love Goldberg and I love Brock Lesnar, but god damn, that was just horrible, absolutely awful. And I'm worried that that's going to be the same case now for this year, but I hope not. So, and then they have the whole SmackDown versus Raw aspect of it, though. They have that. They have all SmackDown women versus versus Team Raw. The tag teams are facing off against each other from both brands. And they have the men's team, which is what I'm most into. And I really enjoy the whole brand split for this reason, because I want to see competition between the brands, but I have a bad feeling that WWE's going to book it so that Monday Night Raw gets a clean sweep, and Raw has had the worst build of the two shows for this pay-per-view. So, we'll have to see where that goes. Anyway, this game has come to an end. I was right. The end of it was a shit show. So, I hope they fix that at some point with the hero pickups for the other team. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great day today. And catch you all in the next one. See you guys later.